afternoon, everybody. We're back with the fourth and last elevator pitch of the Global Entrepreneurship competition. Welcome back again, and as you know, the Global Entrepreneurship competition is the first international competition for emerging companies. It involves 23 startups from all over the world, selected by the main international entrepreneur centers. Right now we will have the last six companies. The members of the jury are here mainly. So in order to start, we'll introduce Photonics BV, is healthcare sector. Hello, how are you? So good luck. In 3 minutes.
Thank you. I'm Michael Munker of Photonics Healthcare. And thank you very much for this opportunity to share with you how the way doctors treat the very sick is about to change fundamentally. Every day, this day, tomorrow, every day, in the intensive care units of the rich countries, about 1,000 people die because of runaway bacterial infections. In spite of best possible care, we cannot keep them alive. Doctors tell us that they need insight into cellular function to guide their treatment. With the innovation of Photonics Healthcare, doctors will, for the first time, be able to see inside the basic metabolism the conversion of food and oxygen into energy that takes place in the mitochondria, the power stations in our cells. Now, why does that matter? Energy metabolism is fundamental for life. So the mitochondria hold the key to many conditions. They're associated with cancer, diabetes, infections, the effects of drugs, aging, and sepsis, the bacterial blood poisoning that I told you about earlier and that kills 500,000 people every year in the rich countries alone. With this insight into mitochondrial function, doctors will gain a new perspective on how to treat these patients. We've learned how important this is when we were invited to present this at a conference, at an academic conference in Berlin later this year, expenses paid, and we hadn't even known about the conference. It tells you about market research. Our invention is claimed by several patent applications, and it was published in Nature Methods. We have shown in preclinical research the viability of the method and its relevance in septic situations. We will continue these studies, and to develop a clinical device, prepare clinical studies, and put this device on the market, we will have to raise 2.5 million euro. We will first sell this device to researchers. With several hundred specialized research groups, the research market alone is already considerable. But really, with 6,000 intensive care units in the United States alone, and millions of eligible patients, the really big market will be the clinical care. We believe that is more than 100 million euros for this kind of treatment. To do this, we plan to partner with a big partner to roll this out and bring this into an intensive care unit, into every intensive care unit, including the one nearest to you. And I hope you'll help us do that. Thank you.
Thank you very much. It's 11 time yet. Good 3 minutes. Let's go with the second business position. Phyzios is the IT sector. Hello, how are you? Hello. Good luck. 3 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ivan Kojima. I'm a CEO from the Phyzios Inc. from Tokyo, Japan. It's a great pleasure for me to be able to speak here. Japan, as you might know, Japan is a country of earthquakes and tsunami. And that is why their simulation technologies for natural phenomenon have great progress in Japan. We utilize one of the latest physics simulation technologies from the University of Tokyo, which is Japan's leading university. And also, together with the physics simulation, our service is based on another advantage of Japan, that is entertainment. Some of you might have wondered, why earthquake? But this combination, technology from earthquake and also the Japanese entertainment, has created a business that can go beyond YouTube, that is Phyzios Studio. So let me show you a sample demo of Phyzios Studio. But unfortunately, we don't have enough time to show you everything. So before judges, you make the final vote, please make sure to visit the booth because seeing is believing. All right. Anyway, what you draw moves in Phyzios Studio. Everything you draw is physically simulated on the real-time basis. If you draw water, the water flows, and if you draw walls, the water flows along with the wall. So, I'm sorry. You can draw various materials such as water, rocks, fire, rubber, and so on, so that you can create moving artwork very easily. In addition, you can insert image files like this. We also have hundreds of preset characters like this ninja, which you can control in the screen. And also, just by dragging and dropping these objects and the enemy characters and gimmicks, you can create even games very easily. And we will sell these content sets to the users. Oh, the ninja died. Anyway. And also, you can very easily share what you create in the online community within the website. Our team is a combination of young physics engineers from the University of Tokyo and also the experienced managers from Microsoft and Sega. And that is why, technically, our basis is on the physics, which is kind of a universally understood rule. And also the easy and fun UI is has already realized the brand new type of communication style.
Thank you.
Okay, 3 minutes. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
But please make sure to visit our booth.
Thank you. Sorry again, we need to make sure that it's 3 minutes, same chance for everybody. Let's go for the third business opportunity. Sounday is IT, internet sector.
Thank you.
Hello.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Giuseppe Ravello. I'm co-founder and CEO of Sounday. Our mission is to develop new technology and tools in order to give musicians a single online destination where to find all the services needed to manage an artistic project. In more detail, you can think about Sounday as a web-based marketplace where worldwide musicians in a self-service mode can go through mixing and mastering songs, for example, or digitally distribute them on iTunes and other stores, or promote themselves, and even license their music. In this kind of web platform, an artist in managing his project can save a massive amount of time and money. As per the business model, the service is sold to the artist to generate revenues in terms of fees on a pay-per-use basis, or subscriptions when an artist decides to pay a monthly fee to get at his disposal a bundle of services and features. But if you consider that artists are naturally connected to fans, we are thinking to exploit the fans community in terms of offering them engagement, entertainment, and getting revenues in terms of sponsorship and advertising. Well, I'd like to introduce you my team. Inside Sounday, you can find the artist point of view of the music biz, thanks to Stefano, and the excellent skills in marketing for the music biz, thanks to Gianluca. But it's not enough at the moment, so we are expanding the team, looking for a partner engaged in an information technology field. Well, this is Sounday, and it really does give artists a chance. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That was easier for us. Let's go with the fourth proposition, Unima. Hello.
Hello.
Ready?
Foodborne diseases have become a major public health concern around the world. In year 2005, the United States Department of Agriculture reported that almost 16% of all the poultry products produced in the US were contaminated with strains of Salmonella resistant to antibiotics, making of this a huge health risk for the consumers. There is an estimation that in Mexico, there are around 160 million cases of these diseases each year, while in the US, the estimation goes around 76 million cases with costs over $35 billion just to control them. So you may ask yourselves, are you confident with what you eat? Are you confident that your family is completely safe from foodborne diseases? Good afternoon, my name is José Luis Nuño, and I am the CEO of Unima. We are a company specialized in the development of biotechnology products for the control of foodborne diseases in the food production industry. But as opposed to traditional chemical technologies like antibiotics or disinfectants, Unima developed technologies based in the natural defense system that we found in plants, animals, cells, and bacteria. Our goal is to help food producers to increase their productivity and their profits by decreasing production costs related to the control of these diseases, while at the same time stimulating the migration towards the use of natural technologies, which are safer for the consumer and friendly for the environment. With this, we are working to enter a global market estimated in $3 billion each year. Our company has a strong founder team with experience in the pharmaceutical industry in R&D, marketing, and operations. And we are supported by a very experienced board of advisors where you can find the actual Minister of Agriculture of Mexico, a former Minister of Economy, a former Vice President of Hewlett-Packard, and a former Director of Danisco. To solve a critical problem in the poultry production industry, we created our first technology already on the market, Custovac. Custovac is a wide-spectrum vaccine stabilizer which increases the efficiency of the vaccination process in the farm, helping the animal producers to decrease disease outbreaks and to lower their production costs. Unima holds an international patent for this technology, and we have won 10 prestigious national and international awards. Because of the interest generated in the market by this technology, Unima reached a strategic partnership for the international commercialization of Custovac with the German pharmaceutical company Boehringer Ingelheim Medica. For the following 5 years, we expect from Custovac almost $60 million in revenues and to produce in profits almost 38 times the amount invested in the company, with an internal rate of return of 100%. In summary, Unima is an outstanding investment opportunity, and right now we are looking for new strategic partners and for a second round of smart money of $1 million. So, if you're interested, we know we can make you strike it rich. Thank you.
Muy bien, muy bien. Wow, I couldn't say more things in 3 minutes, definitely. Wow. Okay, we'll go with the fifth proposition, ZhetaPricing. Are you ready? 3 minutes?
Hi, my name is Tomás Berkovich. I'm from Chile. I'm the founder and CEO of ZhetaPricing. First, let's have a show of hands. Who would like to pay just 1 or 1.5 euros for a movie ticket? Almost everybody. Good. We make this possible. ZhetaPricing makes this possible. We have developed the first revenue management solution for the movie theater industry worldwide. People always ask me, what is revenue management? You know, revenue management, people understand it as what airlines do. If you buy an early ticket, it's cheaper. You buy it closer to the departure date, it's more expensive. Behind this, we have software with mathematical models that help us forecast future demand and optimize how many seats to sell at each price for each flight. So, what we do is to boost revenues. Let's see an example of the demand for a movie show. You have customers paying 7 euros and 100 people attending the show. That makes up 700 euros from revenues. What's the problem? They're charging the same to everybody, and people have different willingness to pay. Let's take the same demand curve, segment the market, and apply price differentiation. What happens? We boost revenues. This is possible because cinemas have average occupancy rates between 15 to 20%. This is an example of a web platform for a customer of us in Chile, where you can see it's pretty similar to airlines. You can buy a ticket for different prices and see which one is available and which one isn't. What's a fact? Our value proposition, we have boosted cinema's revenues in an 8%. Some facts from the company. We have a solid team. We have excellent IT engineers, industrial engineers, an excellent board, and an expert in movie theater business. We have 2 great angel investors. I was awarded Young Entrepreneur of the Year in Chile in 2008 by Endeavor. We have a company in break-even with 2 years of operations. We are now working with 3 out of 4 cinema circuits in Chile, and all of them are international. And we're now negotiating with cinemas in Peru, Brazil, Mexico, and the United States. We're now looking for funds to take our company international and to bring a new product that will give the opportunity to small and medium companies to get revenue management, the ones that today can do it. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Perfecto. Muy well. Before going to the sixth and last company from the afternoon, I'd like to tell you about the Global Committee. Yeah, thank you. It's made up of 36 of the most successful international investors, and these members will take part in the selection process to determine the winners of the Global Entrepreneurship Competition. We're getting close. It's the last one, not least. Okay, so 3 minutes for you. Ready? Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, fantastic.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Pranoti, and I'm the CEO and founder of Zimplistic Inventions Private Limited. It's a Singapore-based startup, and I want to warn you that my presentation is going to make you hungry. Because 2 years back, making flatbreads like roti, chapati, or the Mexican tortillas freshly at home was the pain we wanted to find a solution for. Roti is the staple diet of 800 million Indians who eat 2.4 billion rotis every day. Roti is made of whole wheat flour. It has no oil, no preservatives. It has to be eaten fresh, and that makes it the healthiest bread. But roti making is a very tedious, time-consuming, and troublesome task, and there is no completely automatic solution available in the market. This is our invention, Rotimatic, a compact, as small as a microwave oven, fully automatic, easy to use, because you just need to press a few buttons and enter how many rotis you want. It mixes, measures, kneads, cooks, roasts, and kicks out rotis ready to be eaten, and all in just 1 minute. All you need to do is change the flour, and you have a variety of flatbreads. You add more condiments, you get more variety. We have a patent pending on it, and with a team of passionate and experienced electrical and mechanical product design engineers, we've come up with many iterations of Rotimatic, and I'd like you to see our latest version. This is a fast-forwarded video, but it's a continuous one.
Did you bring one? No? No?
Maybe next time. Ta-da! You just take and eat. So Rotimatic will cost 150 to 200 USD, and our primary target is the urban Indian middle class that's growing at a rate of 12% and accounting to 30 million households in 2011. The kitchen appliance market size was 1.3 billion USD in 2008. Our secondary target is to go global by going to small restaurants, non-resident Indian population, as well as the tortilla and the other bread markets. But to get Rotimatic to market, our business model is to license Rotimatic to leading consumer electronic brands, to leverage on their existing brand value, manufacturing, marketing, and distribution channels. And our revenue would be coming from royalty. So we've raised $500,000 so far, and we're looking to raise $2 million to get Rotimatic in the market by next year. And just to wrap it up, sorry about that. It's a patented disruptive innovation, opening up a very large untapped market, solving a very basic problem of food. It's a fully automatic working prototype we have, so which gives us a first mover advantage. And our ultimate goal is to make healthy eating accessible by bringing Rotimatic to every kitchen. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Well done. I'd like to ask the 6 presenters to come and join us here on stage. And I'd like to make sure that David Berry is in your right. Ok. Laia Crespo, estàs per aquí? Molt bé. Laura Moore. Oh, Laura, yes. Sanders Lodweg. This one, not this, okay. Joan, oh, sí, okay. Oh my God. Yeah. Joan Roura, per aquí, yeah. Campbell Murray. Okay, so we can start. First question, David, to Photonics, please.
So, thanks. It was a very interesting presentation. I'd be interested in understanding, since a lot of what drives uptake in the medical arena, especially for devices, is efficacy in terms of being able to define treatment. What can you share with us in terms of what you know about how this can guide how doctors will treat things differently?
Thank you.
Thank you, David. That is a very good question. We have preclinical evidence that there is a relevance of the signal in sepsis. With the mitochondria being so basic as they are, we've already seen in some other aspects, cancer treatment, we have a researcher who came to us and said, I want to measure the oxygen concentration in my treatment. So, to be honest, we have all health-related technology has risks when it goes to the actual human market from the animal model. And we're not sure what's going to come out of that. But because we have so many, I'm very confident that this will really be a game-changing insight that we give to doctors that really change the way they treat their patients. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's go to Laia Crespo, sisplau. Physios.
I'd like to start by congratulating you for your very illustrative presentation. I thought that was very good. And my question would be related about your revenue model and how are you planning to make money, and more specifically, how are you planning to, what's your pricing strategy? How much you're going to charge, or each of the creators that are posting these designs are going to be charging, and what percentage you're going to be retaining from that?
Okay. Well, in my presentation, I showed some of the demo in which Ninja character appeared, and we will sell the kind of set. I mean, set of Ninja action game and like a puzzle game set or different types of in-game content to first creators of those games. Well, game creators, or especially game creator wannabes, always have some kind of difficulties. They have to learn and master very difficult game programming languages, and also they have to master very complex tools for game development. But if you use Visual Studio, you don't have to learn those kind of things, and everybody can create high quality games very easily. So that's the creators is our first target. And the more creators you have, the more players you have who might buy their in-game extra contents, like their stronger weapons for ninjas and the costume changes and so on. And currently, regarding the percentage, we are using a kind of a 5% rule. For example, if you release, for example, free iPhone applications, and if you reach 1 million download, 5% of them will buy extra content. And we have already made this year and next year and the 2 years later sales forecast, but looks like I don't have enough time to show the year details, but it's really appreciated if we can talk about the kind of things with other venture capitals.
We should be shifting to the next question, sorry. Okay. Thank you. Anyway, Laura Morse, please.
Yes, hi. I think there are a lot of musicians who should be very excited to use this service. Because this is a market that seems very attractive, have you investigated whether this has been done before and with what outcomes? Because I'm remembering a company in California, and a company called Rocket Network. Do you know about this company?
Yes, so a little bit about.
I guess we'll just get to the quick question. How do you plan to succeed when after 5 years with good investment they weren't able to?
Thank you, and I wish all the musicians would be interested in. Yes, obviously, I've been studying the market, and I've been in California for 3 months in an incubator just to go through a crash test of the business model. Well, if you think about at the beginning of 2009, the main topic about music was related to consumption, how to build new business model for consuming music. At that time, I started thinking on the other side, where the music has origin, from the artist side. Today, after a year and a half, you can see on the market that there's this movement towards the artist. To me, there's two benchmarks on the market. They are USA-based company called Reverb Nation and TuneCore. They are doing very, very well on the market. They are tracing the path along this way. And in relation to these two companies, I'm trying to differentiate having the label side, because inside the company there's an artist, there's a very famous, internationally famous DJ and producer. So this is the differentiation between the other company. Well, if I think about 2012, 2000 and so on, I'm thinking about the market as a polarized and dominated by big players offering artist services in a single online destination, because artist doesn't have enough time to go to follow blogs, Facebook, Twitter.
Sorry to interrupt you. We still have 3 presenters left, so
okay,
we should... sorry. Okay, let's go with Sandra, please. Thank you.
Well, my compliments for your presentation, which was very to the point, very clear, and I think also very exciting potentially for investors, because you're projecting quite high returns from your business. But just to make that a little bit more concrete and looking at your lead product, Custovac, the vaccine stabilizer, I think for investors to finally make a lot of money, you need to convince the poultry farmers on the benefits of your product.
Yes.
And so have you done any sort of work to project how much they save, for instance, by buying one of your $60 containers of vaccine stabilizer? How much money can they actually save from having to use fewer antibiotics, for instance? What's the return on investment for them?
Okay.
Thank you.
In terms of return over investment, normally poultry producers can save in 3 ways. The first one is in terms of mortality of animals during the production cycle. We know for experience that normally 6% of mortality in a farm is normal. Using Custovac, you can decrease that to 2%. So 4% of meat, it's a lot. So there's one way. The second way, if chickens doesn't get sick, you save on antibiotics. And normally, antibiotic saving could increase or could decrease your production cost like 1.5%. It's not so much as in the mortality side. And the other side is in the vaccine costs. Whatever, normally, because of the destruction of the vaccine, normally producers use 1.5, 2, or 3 times the dose needed so the animals can get immunized. So with this, you use only 1 dose. So you are decreasing your cost of vaccines like into 50 to 60%, which representing costs over production costs like 3%. The main savings is in the side of the mortality of animals.
Okay, thank you. Joan, sisplau.
Well, good afternoon, Thomas. First of all, congratulations for your Endeavor Award and also for your first clients. Let's see, I have a couple of questions. One is related with the business model. Could you expand a little bit how you go about the revenue, how you share with the theater and so on? Second, it's about, are you planning to migrate to other sectors, or if how you plan to compete with potential players in other sectors planning to enter your market, because you don't say too much about competition in your business plan. Thank you.
Okay, thank you first. For the first question, our revenue model has three legs. The first one is the implementation, that it's a low cost. And then we have software as a service. And we also give the service of the revenue managers, the engineers that work the software every time to optimize each movie show. Second question about entering other markets. We are currently developing and about to market in 1 or 2 months a revenue management solution that it's a generic revenue management solution that it's capable of offering the service to a lot of medium and small companies that today can't get a revenue management solution because of costs, like gyms, spas, etc. And the first one, competition, I would say competition could be good. Today, we're in Chile, we have a huge market, nobody else in the world does this. I think if we had competition for our side, it would make us better. We try to be each time better, but having somebody in the side doing the same thing would push us more. And in the other side, I think it would be easier to open market. More people talking about the same thing probably would help.
Okay, sorry, I need to interrupt you again because we are running out of time, so we should shift to the last presenter. Campbell, please.
Thank you. Pranoti, congratulations on an excellent presentation. I skipped lunch and I've really felt it. So my question for you is, I don't know the Indian market well, but my suspicion is it's highly fragmented. And either if you take the company all the way yourself or if you look to generate an exit, I suspect you're going to have to show revenues before that opportunity arises. Can you talk about the distribution model, both in India and globally, and how you plan to get your product with prime shelf space?
All right, thank you for the question. I almost feel like a Miss Universe contestant. But to answer your question, our business model is to license the Rotimatic to a consumer electronic brand so that we can leverage on their distribution channels. So for example, if I have to go to India, India is our primary target. People in India are very brand conscious. If they see a Zimplistic Rotimatic, they'll probably not buy it. But if they see a Panasonic or LG or Samsung Rotimatic, they'll probably buy it immediately. So that's one reason why we want to leverage on this distribution channel of our licensing partners. And to exit, basically, the revenue that we are going to earn is through licensing deals that we do, and the revenue would be generated through royalty. And then further, we would have an exit.
Okay. Thanks for your participation this afternoon. Thank you very much. And we will have the announcement of the prizes at 8 p.m. It will be here. So let's see how it goes. Thanks for coming and see you later.